Good evening, Year 11 and Year 11 parents. My name is Mr. Moore. I'm Head of Science at Salisbury Village Academy. I'd like to share some tips and tricks with you in preparation for the exams next summer. We follow the AQA specification. There are two routes to qualification. Students in sets 11.2 to 11.6 follow the Combined Science Trilogy specification. This culminates in 6 exams, 2 in biology, 2 in chemistry, 2 in physics, each of which are 1 hour and 15 minutes long. For students in set 11.1, they will follow the separate science GCSE route, leading to 3 GCSEs in biology, chemistry and physics. These papers are slightly longer, again 6 papers, but they're 1 hour 45 minutes each. The exam dates for 2021 have not yet been confirmed, but normally the 3 paper 1s take place spread out over about a week just before May half term, and then the paper 2s again are spread out over about a week shortly after half term in early June. There are some key things students should be doing to prepare for the exams. You need to make sure you have a working scientific calculator and you're practicing using it. It should come into lessons, you should be using it for past paper practice, and you should be using it for homework. We recommend Casio calculators, but if you have one that's another brand and you're not quite sure how all the functions work, bring it into school and your teachers can show you how to use it. The papers will ask questions about practical work that students have conducted in Year 9, 10 and moving into Year 11. We recommend that students look at YouTube for some of the videos that are on there, reminding them of the practical methods, of the analysis they might do and some variations they might see to these methods. Primrose Kitten and free science lessons on YouTube are particularly good for these. In physics in particular, students are expected to remember a set of equations. These equations are listed at the back of the GCSE specification and we will provide this list to students. We recommend either creating or downloading a set of flashcards and perhaps getting someone at home to test you, ask you whether you can remember the equations, remember their units and explain what they're used for. Most students find CGP revision guides are very helpful and we sell these through school. They are available direct from the CGP website or from other retailers, but we're able to get them at a significant discount. Students in 11.1 need separate guides for biology, chemistry and physics, priced at £2.90 each. There are also workbooks available, again for £2.90, which contain exam style questions and mark schemes. There's also a set of flashcards which we sell for £13.70, which covers key content across the course. Students following the Combined Science Trilogy route again have a similar set of resources, but this time there's a single revision guide covering the whole course, priced at £5.70, a single workbook, again at £5.70, and a set of flashcards covering key content from the slightly smaller Combined Science course. Other resources are also available at www.cgpbooks.co.uk, but the items listed above we are able to buy at a significant discount, which we pass on to you. There are a set of online resources which we think are useful as students revise and prepare for the exams. Seneca Learning offers short revision lessons with progress tests and quizzes, allowing students to check their learning. And this it's heuristic, it learns what they're doing well and focuses the testing on things where they need more work. BBC Bitesize is a firm favourite, and when you look at this site, make sure you select the correct AQA specification because the content is tailored to what we have taught and what the students will be examined on. Oak Academy has some very good recorded lessons online across a variety of topics, and these can be really useful if students want to revisit a particular topic or if for any reason they have missed some teaching. There are other YouTube channels which we think are really good. In particular, Fuse School has a set of videos across the science specification which we think are really helpful. Some of the resources above, some of the sites, for example, BBC Bitesize or the CGP guides offer smartphone apps. Some of these are for a modest charge, and students have found these very helpful. They've been really popular in the past as students have revised. And there are also subject-specific sites which we recommend to students, for example, www.schoolphysics.co.uk, which has some key information regarding physics in that particular case, which is useful for revision and for checking. Probably the key activity that students will do as they prepare for the exams is to use past papers to practice their exam technique. There's a set of activities you can do with a past paper. It's not just sitting down and having a go at some questions. In the beginning, you might just look at individual questions, but you should be working towards completing papers in controlled, timed conditions without interruption. Later on, I would advise you to mark the mark scheme, use a different coloured pen so you can see your marking, and be honest about your marks. Don't look at an answer and say that's close enough. Be really critical and ask whether you've answered what the examiner is looking for. After you've done that, again later on, you can then go back and repeat that paper, attempt questions again, particularly looking at the bits you've got wrong. Perhaps doing this open book, using a revision guide, using a textbook, or using one of the websites we talked about to help you improve your answers further. Past papers are available from the AQA website at the link shown on the screen. That will take you to subject pages, and then if you click on the appropriate subject, as you scroll down that page, there's a link, past paper and mark schemes, which will enable you to find that content. If you have any other questions, please get in touch with me at the school or your class teacher, and we'll do what we can to help. But for now, just wishing you all the best of luck for next summer. Thank you for listening. Bye now.